Street Fighter 6 World Tour is amazing. I love the character creator, and the cutscenes are breathtaking. But there are a few things bothering me for so long. The world, the lore, the story. So much weird stuff that constantly keeps me up at night. May I talk about it? I'm sorry, this is not a request. I need to talk about it, and you will subscribe to me. And if you want to discuss the lore, the game, or your life, you are always welcome to leave a comment below. I reply to most of them because I got nothing better to do. So, at the start of World Tour, it tells us that former Mayor Mike Hager stopped Mad Gear's dominance and brought peace and prosperity to Metro City. But in my humble opinion, I believe he just wants to power drive anyone he wants and at any time he wants. Because you see, former Mayor Hager, in order to keep the city safe from the thugs and criminals, he started to encourage everyone in the city to learn martial arts. But the people of Metro City take it very seriously. It became a citywide phenomenon. That's why when you are walking on the streets, you can challenge anyone no matter size, gender, or age. At the same time, anyone could challenge you. When you are exploring the city, you can see people training or simply working out. Or you can find Chun-Li and Luke teaching people how to fight. The policy for Mayor Hager is obviously very effective. Almost everyone knows how to fight, and everyone knows how to defend themselves. But still, this doesn't explain the numbers of thugs in the city. At night, the entire city is filled with gangsters. The subway is described as a war zone, so much so that taking the subway is basically asking for trouble. I mean, the only harmless people in the city are the bus driver. And they even provide bus service for free. Thank you for your service. You see, when Hager tells people to learn how to fight, he also ordered the police to stop caring about the small crime so that they can focus on the big crime, such as a full city assault that happened in Final Fights 1, 2, and 3, or a bomb threat that happens in the story. Stuff like fighting, gang violence, or even robbery, they are not the police concern. So even though you don't see any fighting aside from you, we could assume that there is fighting happening everywhere inside the city. And when the cops see you getting beat up, the police will just start cheering on the sideline. Don't worry, it's not the purge level of anarchy, because as long as there's no gun or no city property being damaged, there's no crime. Oh my god, it's just the United Kingdom! If you talk to this knockoff Batman here, you will learn firsthand that robbing random people on the street in Metro City is totally legal. And if you decided to help by beating up the robber, you are totally within your right to take every penny that the robber has. If you want to be an actual hero, like Batman wanna be here, you have to beat up the robber without taking their money. Which is impossible for us to do, by the way. And if you want to farm some experience from him, you have to jump this guy. What do you mean by this, Capcom? On the other hand, do you know why some people cover up their faces in Metro City? For the gangster, this is their way to show that they mean business. To tell you that this place is owned by them. To tell you that they are in a gang. The boxes, the TV, or the helmets on their head shows you their identities and a warning that they are out here waiting, and they will come for you. But for normal people, like businessmen, they tie their ties around their eyes and go to the public park during lunchtime to take their anger out on you. Construction worker, if they see you not wearing a hard hat, they have to remind you of the importance of workplace safety with a fist into your head. The Uber Eats delivery people, they will force you to accept their delivery, whether you order it or not. But the main idea is, they don't want you to know who attacked you. No face, no target, no retaliation. The only thing we can do is to get stronger. Strong enough that no one can beat you. Strong enough that no one will dare to fight you. But what if the enemy is your friends or family? As long as they cover up their face, how can you be sure that the person next to you isn't the one who tried to hurt you? anyone could put a box or a TV on their head. Do they attack people at random, or do they have a target in mind? Since fighting is legal, every argument in Metro City could end in a fight. The last one standing is the correct one. If the delivery man wins, you accept their orders. If the worker wins, you wear the hard hats. If the office slaves win, you are pathetic. The losers will always obey the winner. That makes me wonder, how did Cody become the mayor of Metro City? Is the election just an all-out brawl? Did Cody just beat up every mayor candidate? Is that how election goes in Metro City? For Metro City resident, the only way to avoid fighting is to back out on an argument. If someone took away the bus sign, they can just give it back without fighting. If someone asks for a drink, you buy a drink and give it to them. Not everything has to end with a fight, except you can end everything with a fight. I wonder if the Metro City police would even care about domestic violence. If I win a fist fight against my wife, does that mean my family is very happy? Chances are, yes. So what do you choose? The hard way or the harder way? There's still a lot of uncertainty when it comes to Metro City law, but there is one thing that I'm 100% certain of. No one will truly be safe in Metro City. Even though this could be an exaggeration, at least I know some animals or children are sort of safe, such as Ken's son at one point being harassed by the paparazzi. But since he's underage, they can only stand around him. They cannot beat him up for the information. But I still wouldn't be so sure he's safe. You can never know what those road Roombas and refrigerators would do. But all of this could just be a small problem in this place. I mean, I can't even find a hospital or a school in the whole damn city. There must be a reason why hackers make Metro City like this. But looking back at the history of Metro City, this place was filled with criminals right from the start. Maybe Hager started out with good intention. Maybe he was hoping everyone could stand a chance against the ruthless criminals. But now that the gang got weaker, the fists that we used to protect ourselves became the solution to everything else. The power that they have could cause even more troubles for the Metro City citizens. But somehow this doesn't drive the Metro City into another chaos. Right now there is a certain balance between good and evil. Perhaps the police were actually working? Or perhaps the people of the Metro City were better than this. Maybe Mayor Hager knows that he can't just bring peace and prosperity to the city. He knows that he can't do it alone. But he believes in the goods of the people. He wants the people of the city to keep the peace and prosperity together. Just like how he stopped Maggie with Cody, Guy, and Lucia. Now we have people like Jamie who swore to punish those miscreants on the street and guide those troublemakers back to the righteous path. Kimberly patrols every dark corner of the city, fighting small criminals and investigating the evil secret of large corporations. And Carlos Miyamoto, the only swordmaster in the city. And we have fake Batman upholding his standard and protecting the normal citizen for free. Buckler's bodyguard constantly patrols the city and fights evildoer. Last but not least, the heroes of Metro City, the bus drivers. These people are just doing what they can do by themselves, but when their efforts are put together, they are keeping the peace in this crime-riddled city as a group, making Metro City a better place for everyone. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory! Next time, I'll be talking about the new made-up country that the World Tour took us to, Nicelle. Why? Because when we are all playing 2Ds, those people are playing 3D. Is this a sign for Tekken Cross Street Fighter? Or is this a message for something even bigger? So that is all I'm gonna say for now. If you have anything about Street Fighter 6 you want to know, just tell me in the comment. And if you want to see more of my future videos, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell. Thank you for watching, and most importantly, have a great day.